This is one shortcut at a time, from the Toptronic College. Reference card 019. OSCAAT Windows 10. Recto. About the Ctrl+D shortcut keys. In Windows 10, the Ctrl and the D keys, when pressed together, are known as the delete the selected items shortcut keys combination. The Ctrl and the D keys, when pressed together, behave the same as using the delete key. This will move the selected and deleted items to the recycling bin. Example: please note, examples are best done while utilizing the syllabus. We will make a new test directory called testing Ctrl+D, then inside that directory we will make 4 other directories called testing Ctrl+D sub dir1, then testing Ctrl+D sub dir2, then testing Ctrl+D sub dir3 and testing Ctrl+D sub dir4. We will then try the Ctrl and the D keys and see what happens. Open a new File Explorer window by pressing the Window and E keys together. Click on the C drive, make a new directory by right-clicking New, then Folder, call it testing Ctrl+D. Make a new directory by right-clicking New, then Folder, call it testing Ctrl+D sub dir1. Make a new directory by right-clicking New, then Folder, call it testing Ctrl+D sub dir2. Make a new directory by right-clicking New, then Folder, call it testing Ctrl+D sub dir3. Make a new directory by right-clicking New, then Folder, call it testing Ctrl+D sub dir4. Now, you have 4 new directories called testing Ctrl+D sub dir1, then testing Ctrl+D sub dir2, then testing Ctrl+D sub dir3 and testing Ctrl+D sub dir4. Now, select the directory called testing Ctrl+D sub dir1, then press the Ctrl and the D keys together. The dialog Delete folder will pop up, click Yes. Now you see, the directory testing Ctrl+D sub dir1 has been deleted and moved to the recycle bin. You can open the recycle bin to verify that it is inside the recycle bin. Now, press Ctrl and Z to undo, and the directory testing Ctrl+D sub dir1 is back. Reference card 019. OSCAAT Windows 10. Verso. So, now we have all our subdirectories in place. Select them all by pressing Ctrl and A to select these 4 subdirectories. Then, press Ctrl and D to delete and move to the recycling bin and click Yes to the pop-up. Go up to the root directory and select the directory testing Ctrl+D and press Ctrl and D to delete and answers Yes to the pop-up. You can check the recycle bin, they are all inside it. You can try the Ctrl and Z to undo again and get all back. Now, you could ask, why don't we just use the delete key? The reason is why the use of Ctrl and D is utilized instead of using the delete key is an ergonomic reason. Most people use their right hand to control the mouse, and the delete key is on the right top on many keyboards. That would mean moving the right hand away from the mouse to press the delete key. Instead, it is easier to press the Ctrl and D key with the left hand. But this is a question of preference. Windows 10 give you the option to use both. Try the Ctrl and the D combination keys by pressing them in different contexts and while using different applications. The following reference cards are examples about responses from several software applications we use during our courses when pressing the Ctrl and the D combination keys together. Visit toptroniccollege.com and register to access the learning material.